Capcom failed. We're still in Earth orbit, but losing altitude rapidly.
Not long ago, we were prepared to fold space and explore our universe. But something went terribly wrong. We ripped a hole in space, and it emerged. The melding. And everything changed. 5 years have passed. Earth as we know it is no more. Almost completely rewritten by the melding. This new world holds many dangers, including them. The Chosen. A race spawned by the melding to destroy us. I'm Admiral Nostromo, the leader of the Accord, and I need elite soldiers like you to join the Ares Initiative. You'll have access to 5 battle frame classes, each with their own strengths. Assault. Dreadnought. Biotech. Recon. Or engineer. Fight isn't gonna be easy. We've got the battle frames to stop them, if you have the will. Trust in your fellow soldiers. Alone you will be heroes, but together you will be legends. The choice is up to you. Are you ready?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is Firefall Live, the last Firefall Live before our major update.
Yeah, baby! Oh, yeah! Bring it on.
It's happening!
It's happening!
Why are you guys all doing that?
Oh, the cameras weren't even on us.
Oh.
Fail.
So excited. Welcome to the show. I'm Frank Lettieri, aka Feta Pez. I'm joined by Brandon, aka
It's
Brandflix,
happening.
our community team lead here. The lovely Sarah, as always.
Hello.
And James Macauley.
What's up? What's happening?
So glad you could join us for this occasion, James. The
Me too.
last
I am
Firefall
pumped.
Live.
Pumped to be here. This is a huge week for us, for the
Oh my
game,
gosh.
for Firefall, for Red 5. It's a very exciting time for everyone.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I haven't been here as long as you or a lot of members of the team, and it still feels like, yes, finally. And it feels really
About
good.
time.
Yeah, it's about damn time. You know what? But yeah, it feels really good. The game feels really good right now. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's really come together. The team has been working their asses off, working extremely hard to make sure that we're ready to launch. And you know, one of the really coolest things that I've seen recently is just seeing how many devs around the office are playing our game.
Yeah.
And occasionally bumping into someone who's looking a little groggy in the morning and be like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, well, I was up till 3 a.m. playing Firefall. I feel like we've arrived at that point. This has been the game we've dreamt of for years.
Yeah.
And going back to the very beginning, this was the game we wanted to make, we wanted to play, we wanted to have this so we could go home and enjoy it ourselves. And we're now at that point, and it feels really good to be finally able to share it with our fans, share it with everyone else coming very soon.
Yeah. So, Red 5 news, biggest news ever, launching July 29th.
Yeah.
We should all know that right now.
Yes.
If you're in closed beta or open beta, you'll get to still play the new stuff starting
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Tuesday we'll be
15th.
patching. Monday we are taking servers offline. We're doing a bunch of back-end work to make sure that everything's going to be ready to rock and roll on Tuesday. We release the patch, and we're still in beta at that point. We officially launched July 29th. But if you've already created beta accounts, if you've already joined us in the past, you'll be able to log in with your characters and start playing the launch build. Booyakasha, you'll be able to see all the new content and start leveling up your battle frames. So it's a really exciting time, and it will give us a couple weeks still in beta so that we can make sure if there are any critical issues, we have a little bit of time to address those and to really make sure that everything's solid for July 29th. We're not only launching on Firefall.com, but we're also launching on Steam, which is a very exciting thing for us.
Yeah, that's
and,
huge.
You know, I mean, most of us in the office play on Steam, and it's always cool to see your friends list, see what your friends are doing, to be able to just quickly and easily join them, whatever they're doing. And that's a big thing for us with Steam, is actually that social connectiveness with your friends and making it easy to play Firefall with your friends.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of players asking for it too. You know, is Firefall going to launch on Steam? When can I play it through Steam? And it's been so hard to keep our mouth shut about it.
I know, we've told you for so long. We have so much to talk about. Well, we can't talk about it. We can talk about it now! Yay!
Yeah, I mean, that's something that the conversations have been raging on for the longest time, as long as I can remember, is like, will Firefall be on Steam? And we've been back and forth. Like,
Yeah, we went back and
maybe.
forth on it, but ultimately it's absolutely the right decision for the game. And
Sure.
Steam's a great platform. I think most people know that, but from a development standpoint, it's a great platform. It's been actually pretty straightforward, pretty easy for us to implement things like Steam achievements, Steam trading cards, authentication, and all of that. So hopefully it's a really streamlined, easy experience for our players, for our fans who want to play through Steam. And it also, again, gives you that awareness of what's going on with Firefall. It's been cool seeing, we launched our Steam page on, I guess it was Tuesday.
Yep.
And it's been really kind of heartwarming to me as someone on, you know, working on the game, to see all of the reviews and the community videos being uploaded. So if you are watching, who helped us with those reviews, who wrote, gave feedback on the game, thank you so much, guys. It means a lot to us as a team. We're sitting there checking the Steam page every day, and it's fantastic to get that kind of feedback and to hear such positivity about the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Super stoked about all this stuff, man. I'm just... I don't even have words. But I have songs, apparently. Sarah thinks I sing like an angel.
Frank has the voice of an angel.
I haven't heard it yet, so I can't vouch.
Oh, my
Why don't you give
goodness.
us a little sample?
No.
Okay.
I am going to be singing for Caption this later on.
Oh.
Wow, special day.
It is a special day. There is a caption that requires a little bit of melodic input, what have you.
Melodic input. Like it.
One of those kind of shows.
And that wasn't our only big news for this week.
No, so we also have we have our launch packs, which are the digital deluxe and the digital starter pack, which we also are going to be giving away today on this show.
What?
Yeah,
Yep.
we have 5 giveaways. We're going to give away 4 digitals and 1 deluxe, and we're going to be giving away codes all throughout social media on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, make sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter, because we are going to be doing giveaways pretty often, so you get a chance to win the packs as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're looking at for the digital starter pack is you get the Phoenix war paint, which is pretty cool. It's a nice blue and black war paint. It looks really nice. I really like the colors that David put together on that. You get 30 days of VIP, and there are people that are saying that their VIPs are already starting because they bought it on like July 8th. Where we're gonna back calculate it for you on the 15th, so you're gonna get those days
Bonus
back.
time.
Don't worry about that. Yeah. So we're gonna make sure that you have from the 15th on, you have that 30 days VIP. You're also gonna get a title and 100 red beans, and then, well, obviously the DLC, which everyone's like, you guys put DLC on your page. What does this mean? The DLC is the downloadable content, the Firefall original soundtrack, which Boone helped put together. And the concept art book, which is a great piece that our concept artists have put together. So you get all that for the digital the digital launch pack. So the digital deluxe, you get all that plus, instead of 100 red beans, you get 200 red beans. You get the 11 advanced battle frames. You get 90 days of VIP instead of 30. You get the MGV.
What?
Oh,
What's this
the
MGV I hear of?
The MGV, the medium ground vehicle. People have been asking for a long time. Like, where's the Where's the MGVs? Where's the passenger vehicles?
Yeah, I was pretty excited to get that into the game and working.
Yeah.
Actually, I think just recently we had some community members in, and maybe it was Silencer, maybe it was, I forget who was talking about, hey, it'd be nice if there's a way for us to help other players keep up with us, keep players together. And I'm like, just wait a couple days, and maybe there will be that option soon. So.
Yeah, and people have been asking, can I shoot while I'm in the MGV, while I'm in the passenger side? Yes, you can shotgun while you shotgun.
It is so fun. So
It is
fun.
pretty neat.
I think we concluded that it was probably irresponsible to drive and shoot at the same time. Right?
Yeah, that's, no, come on.
And
Don't
also
be
no
ridiculous.
wiki whackers.
No wiki.
Yes, no drinking in
Yeah,
the
if you have a
GBA.
wiki whacker, you actually can't use a vehicle anymore until it wears off.
Safety.
But so in game, we also have a different version of the MGV.
Yeah.
Over in Broken Peninsula,
Yes.
in open world PvP. If you own a watchtower, actually, if you own a base and your vehicle bay is upgraded, you will have access to an MGV that has a turret on the back, so you can actually have 3 people in one vehicle, and you can lay waste to everyone as you're driving across Broken
so
Peninsula.
good.
We
It's
actually
a lot
haven't
of
even
fun.
we haven't even started to talk about open world PvP with the community yet. Everyone's been asking. No, I'm totally jazzed that you said that because
No. It's,
we have a path to launch blog to lay out all the details of how it works. But yes, this is going to be part of the 15th on the update on the 15th.
Awesome. Sorry to spoil that, guys.
Surprise!
My apologies.
Yeah.
You're-
No.
I'm just really
please.
pumped about it, and
That's
it's a
awesome.
lot of fun to drive around.
It's
and,
really
cool.
The whole zone is built for MGV driving, and so it's
Yeah.
really enjoyable.
The zone is so fun. I can't wait till we talk about it.
Yeah.
That's actually why JB Will's not here today. He's we're putting the finalized touches on that info so we can get out to you guys pretty soon.
Yeah. So I mean, on top of that, though, I mean, just to say it, we have the LG. Like at your first upgrade unit or your base, you get the LGV with the chain gun on it,
Yep.
and then you get the Interceptor LGV, which like has lock-on rockets, which was pretty fun for chasing. I think people have seen it in some of the videos. They're like, "Well, what's that LGV shooting rockets?" Like I think on the GameSpot video, they're like, "What the hell is that?"
It's a lot of fun.
It is.
So I can't wait until we can. I guess the 15th we're talking more about open world PvP.
Yeah, it will
Right.
be in our it'll be in the patch that goes out that day
So,
as well, and we'll
Major
have
part
our
of the game.
Yep. And we'll have our Path to Launch blog out.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, we had, speaking of Path to Launch blogs.
Oh, we had
we're-
2 this week.
We had 2 this week and 1 last week. We didn't have a show last week. So yeah, we've had 3 Path to Launch blogs, major updates since we've last been here. Last week, refresh me.
No, last week. No, we didn't have one last week. We had 2.
Oh,
this
that's right,
week
that's right. Last week we
because
announced
the
Doomsday,
right
which
because
is
of
happening today.
yes, because of the 4th of July holiday here. But we had Path to Launch blog number 5 go out this past Tuesday about Sir Tao and
Tao.
Devil's Tusk. So Dredge is in Sir Tao as one of the point of interest. There's a bunch of places. Make sure to check out the blog. Really cool map in there of
yeah,
the overview.
Yeah, the blog has the map that shows like the divider between Coral Forest and Sir Tao. Both are considered New Eden,
Yep.
so they both fall in the umbrella of New Eden. I mean, James, how excited are you to get Dredge in the game?
Man,
just putting you on the spot here, like-
yeah. So for people who have known about Firefall, we announced in 2010 at PAX Prime in Seattle, which that's a little while ago. It's been a few years, maybe a little bit longer than we had counted on or planned on. But a major part of that announcement was actually taking the dropship up into Sir Tao and into Dredge, which was it's a major mining facility. It's actually the site of the largest known crystite deposit. And it's a bit of a shady town, and so it just had this really cool vibe, this cool feel, and the dropship went around this very beautiful flight path and landed in Dredge, and that's where we actually showed our first Titan, the tripod, up on the hill. So people who've seen that trailer, you might remember the tripod. Another piece of the game that we took out for a little while in beta, and I think we probably should add that back in at some point.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So, but yeah, Dredge is fully back in, and that entire remnant, Sir Tao, is, it's basically doubling the size of New Eden, and it's a massive addition to that zone. But that's not all. We're also adding content elsewhere that we're really excited about.
So, I mean, that's Devil's Tusk. That's, Diamond Head starting out as a pocket, or what we used to know as Diamond Head. It's now known as Devil's Tusk, starting out as that small little pocket. And now, when we launch...
Well, it's still a small little pocket.
It still is a small little pocket, that's right. When
Until
we launch.
you, the pilots of the Ares Initiative, help push back the melding and reclaim Earth.
That's right.
And that opportunity starts right away. And so players will be given the opportunity to help build melding repulsors. And these are permanent Accord-based repulsors. They'll actually push back the melding, opening up that entire continent. And it's there are multiple stages to this. And so over the first several days or couple weeks, once we patch, hopefully we'll see that world grow greatly.
Yep.
And there's also a 20-man raid of that whole event that we announced, which
Yes.
was amazing,
Yes.
multi-hour event that you participate with up to 20 people and go through the whole process of pushing back the melding in Devil's Tusk.
It's really exciting, and it's a super intense, 2.5 hour experience, and it's really hard, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. We actually kind of got to that point by doing internal playtesting on the Devil's Tusk pushback event. And the event was long enough that we would actually break it up into 3 play tests for the devs. We'd sit down and play for an hour, push back the melding, fight the Chosen, push it back again. And every time it was like, this is just epic. This feels so good. Can we make this a replayable 20-man raid so that armies can join together and try to defeat the Chosen, try to win this raid, and replay it? And so we're happy that we got that in for launch.
Yeah, absolutely. It is really exciting. I mean, just doing the playtest, people have gone through it and they're just like, I'm shaking, I'm sweating, like.
It feels like an epic battle.
Yeah,
like it really, really does.
It feels intense the whole way through.
Yeah.
And it's not our only 20-man raid or 20-player raid.
No, we have
about.
we have
So
more
we've got
coming,
more to
which
talk
we're also
about.
talking about. I think on the 22nd.
Yeah, I think so.
So
But I want to talk about it now.
I've been wanting to talk about it since
I know,
March.
forever.
And then the credits blog came out.
The credits blog also came out as
that
our
was
Pack the Launch
yesterday.
blog. So I mean, and this is going to basically allow players to trade an in-game currency for red beans with other players. Not
I'm really pumped about this because one of the discussions we've had a lot internally is how do we give players who don't want to spend money, how do we give them access to all the cosmetics? How do we give them access to boosts and perks and things like that in a fair way that's easy and straightforward? And so the introduction of the credit system really gave us that opportunity. And so we released a blog on how it works. I mean, the idea is that players earn Crystite. You can refine resources for Crystite. You do Ares missions. You play the game and you earn Crystite. And Crystite is so valuable to the Accord, to everyone. It's such a valuable resource that the Accord, the Army, has offered to take that Crystite from you. You can turn it in and give you credits. And you can think of this kind of like the gold standard US dollar. It's gold-backed currency. It's Crystite-backed currency that you can actually earn. And that credit can then be used for a currency on, let's say, the marketplace to trade and buy and sell items with other players. To give players access to red beans and therefore premium items, things like cosmetics, we're adding the red bean exchange, where if you're someone who, let's say you buy a digital pack and you have 200 red beans, you can actually trade some of those with players who have credits, so that now you can make those transactions in game and they have access to the cash shop.
Yep.
And I think that's really exciting. I feel like that really opens up the door for fairness, for access. Everyone has access to everything in the game. There's no barrier at all. There's no buy barrier at all.
And I feel like that's another thing that's addressing another thing that people have been asking for over the years. Like, oh well, how can I even trade or gift red beans or gift something? This, in a sense, helps get red beans into the free players' hands so that they can buy some premium cosmetics and stuff like that. So that's great. Well, with that, why don't we do our first giveaway, our first digital pack?
Digital starter pack. So first giveaway. Remember, to be eligible for the giveaway, all you have to be is signed into Twitch chat and type the keyword, which should I think launch should be the keyword.
Launch.
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 I like it.
Yeah? All right, type launch into chat. We'll also put that into chat as well. We'll type it from the R5 Studios account, launch, and then we'll pick the winner in just a few moments. We'll give you all a chance. You only have to type it once. Entering it multiple times does not help
Launch.
you win.
They're going. And if
There
you
we
typo
go.
as lunch, you're fired.
Lunch.
Because I'm hungry.
Actually, I had to check that every time I was typing launch. Like, did I write lunch?
And for lunch, we're going to have, wait, what?
I'm not eating lunch, remember?
That's a lot of launching right there.
That's a lot of lunch. Some people started typing. Oh, jeez.
What are we going to have for lunch on launch?
Oh.
We could launch lunch.
We may be running around a little bit on
Yeah.
launch day. We may
Just a
not have
little.
lunch.
All right, let's see. Who is our winner?
Sinsky.
Sensky?
Sensky?
Awesome.
Congrats,
Woo!
Sinsky.
All right. Well, we're going to contact you later on after the show with your code, and congratulations on our first
Congrats.
winner of the digital starter pack.
And we've got 3 more of those coming up and the digital deluxe edition at the end, so
That's
you
right.
won't want to leave. Stick around.
Oh, geez. That came way later than it was supposed to. Another thing we have is we have our weekly community polls up.
Yes.
If we were to sell Firefall T-shirts, what kind of T-shirts would you like to see?
Yeah, what kind of designs?
So
Please give us lots of ideas. We've heard from various people that, hey, we'd love to have Firefall swag, Firefall shirts, things like that, and we're seriously thinking about it. So please send us your ideas.
yeah.
Thread a stickied in the general discussion sub-forum. Stop by before next week. Cast your vote. It's a multi-vote. And also write in if you choose other. Please comment in the thread. Let us know the design you'd like to see. I think Battle Frames is winning right now. There's
Yeah.
a really cool idea that the whole shirt was the battle frame, the front and back. And so basically it's, your head sticking out.
That's really
Someone
cool.
comped that actually once,
Yeah?
like a while ago. It might have been Macchiato actually.
Oh, yeah? That'd be awesome.
Comped that a while ago, where it's just like battle frame shirts where it's like that. So, yeah, those would be really cool. I'm surprised that people aren't asking for the keep calm and thump on. Because every time we wear that shirt
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the show, they're like, "Where can I get that?"
I want one of those, by the way.
Talk to Rachel. I don't have any. Also, our latest community event is completed and successful. You can see the results of the people towers all over the place,
yeah.
which is how community events should end in Firefall. People standing on top of each other.
Naturally.
Everyone got to meet Mika, our new community coordinator.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be focused on player engagement.
Yes.
So I'm glad everyone got to meet her. She's really awesome, and she's maybe we'll get her on stream soon.
Yeah. And she loves purple, so
She loves purple.
anything purple and you're on her good side.
So everyone change your name to purple. Your color name on Twitch, change that to purple right now. Go.
We're really excited to have her.
to welcome Mika.
She's going to do some awesome things for the community and is going to have a lot of fun with you guys. And it's all about being with you, bringing you news and updates, answering questions, being in game with you, running events and stuff. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's really gonna be awesome. And we're also gonna be doing she's gonna be helping us out with a live stream event that we have planned for starting on the 16th. Details coming soon.
Yep.
But we're gonna be involving community streamers like 8-Bit Tavern, the guys that have been doing Friday Night Firefall, Scanhammer PvP. Those, if you remember from back in the day, we got them involved on the event. Community of Chaos, so Silencer 77, Crazy Savant, Cass, Nizama, those guys are involved with Community Chaos. Squid Boss, and we're trying to bolster it a little more. And we're also going to be doing dev streams. So we're going to do, Mika's going to be streaming a lot. Actually, we're talking to Turbane, Edward Bowman, our senior animator now.
He was talking to me about this recently.
Yeah, he's really stoked. We're like, yeah, man, why don't we do it? So
Say, hey, when can I start? When can I start streaming?
yeah.
So it'll be exciting.
So Edward's gonna be he'll be part of that lineup as well.
Awesome.
And he's a really, his character is amazing. He's a really excited guy. So he used to do Battle Frame to Beans. He used to stream Firefall quite a lot before we started making some massive changes and stuff. And he's gonna be back on that. And we're gonna be giving everyone that's broadcasting under this umbrella, we're gonna be giving them giveaways which will probably.
MTVs?
Yeah, we're gonna be giving them.
Yeah, all right.
We're gonna be giving them. I think start the Ares starter packs.
Oh, right.
You know, we'll give them some of the
Cool,
Ares
very
starter
cool.
packs. You can't even get these anymore, so that's how exclusive
Awesome.
these are. And then we're also gonna be giving them the Steam packs for giveaways. So these guys are gonna have tons of stuff to
Sweet,
give away
sweet.
for Firefall good times.
Nice. And you can vote on a name for Mika's show as well, the live stream she's going to be doing. It's also in the general discussion forum. I think Pow Pow and Fow Fow is winning right now. That's the name.
Nice.
Yes, it should be.
And Adventures in Firefall. So I think those are the two top right now. So make sure to go vote. Your opinion matters.
That's right. That and we have Doomsday kicking off later on today.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So exciting.
So I'm
Love
gonna
it.
be out. I'm gonna be out there kicking everyone's butts.
You better put
no.
him in his place.
They will probably be kicking ours, actually.
So let me ask you: have any devs been banned from this activity, this operation? Are there any devs that are being on the do not allow list because of potential?
Well, we were going to ban Phobos, but then we said, well, why don't we just give him a nerf chosen? I'm just kidding.
Bright pink with a waypoint on his head.
Yeah. No weapon.
And rainbow confetti coming down all over it.
I think we might.
he'll actually
might wanna-
enjoy that.
We might want to keep an eye on Josh Harris too. Just
Oh,
throwing it
yes,
out there.
JD
I've
Harris.
been hearing him talk it up like he's ready.
Yeah, I think so.
JB Will said Scott Youngblood.
We'll
I
have
mean, if anyone can troll in our game, in our company, it'd be Scott Youngblood.
We're going to have a post on the site later today, too, before the event starts that announces the time slots for each of the coordinated attacks, because each day we're going to do 2 coordinated attacks. Because the event starts at 5, and then we're going to be jumping in throughout, but then we'll also be doing coordinated. And don't worry, we'll be on various shards, including the EU shards, to make sure everyone has a chance to lay waste to us and vice versa.
I just saw the suggestion for Phobos to have a confetti gun.
I like it.
I think that's a great idea.
I like
I
it.
think we can get that in before we start the event, right?
Get on
We need a
it.
new patch today.
Hot fix. DEF CON. Everyone get back into DEF CON. Go hot fix. A confetti gun into the game. Oh, God. Everyone's throwing stuff at the screen right now. That's at work.
Mr. Fixit says, please someone stream it. There is tons of community members streaming. I'm pretty sure Community of Chaos will be going on air tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific for the first wave. I know that's the first coordinated wave tonight, and we'll be streaming. So
AOD is taking down the devs. Challenge accepted.
We'll see about that AOD.
Challenge
It's
accepted,
on.
New Colossus.
Bring it on.
Phobos needs a siege baker.
Siege
He can
baker.
throw cupcakes at everyone.
Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing.
And it goes,
Awesome. So yeah, that's something I'm really excited about. So why don't we do why don't we do this? We'll do another giveaway.
yeah, more giveaways.
We have a bunch of we started a Reddit thread for questions
Yes.
for James. We started a Twitter thread, but we didn't get that many replies there.
Hashtags. Watch out for Twitter hashtags throughout the week.
Use Twitter hashtags.
Yeah, we'll put up one where you can ask questions that will end up on Firefall Live because we know that not everyone can make it to the live
Maybe
show.
there are no questions because of the great blogs you guys have been producing.
Aw.
Maybe that's true.
All the fabulous questions that might
Maybe
be
that's
out there.
true. And we're also going to be doing TeamSpeak call-ins as well.
Yes.
So we're going to mix it up and have some write-ins, some call-ins. So be sure live.red5studios.com. You should be able to see it underneath us now.
Yeah, I mean,
All
we're-
the time.
We're excited to talk about the game. We would love to answer your questions, so please keep them coming.
Yeah.
Suggest your keyword for what the giveaway will be in Twitch chat. We'll pick one in just a few seconds. So we'll
Yeah.
start that.
I've
The
seen
game
cupcake.
is going
Hashtag. Looks like
hashtags.
Deep Earth says hashtag. It should be okay.
Hashtags.
Hash
Put in
brown.
hashtag or hashtags, and we'll make sure that both count for it, and we'll pick a winner in just a few moments.
Bam.
Digital starter pack.
Digital starter pack. Now, digital starter pack again is 100 red beans, 30 days VIP. You get the Phoenix Warpaint. By the way, I think these are coming with the little claw,
Yes.
the little Rage Claw
Yeah.
pack.
If you purchase it or win it before July 29th, it will come with that pet.
Yes.
Pretty sick.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he rolls around a little bit. He's the most adorable. It's my piece of trivia. My favorite mob in the game right now. The Rage Claw.
You can actually get a peek of what it looks like in an animation if you go to firefall.com/early access, and it's right there actually at the top of the page. And you can check out our brand new feature page as well at firefall.com/features.
Did you say firefall.com?
Firefall.com.
I thought our domain was firefallthegame.com.
It was.
Yeah, I thought you slipped earlier when you said firefall.com. I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound right.
Yes, we are now on firefall.com.
About time, huh?
Yep.
It's great.
Pretty awesome, pretty nice. We're really excited to have that domain.
Yeah.
The band, Firefall the band was awesome. They were easy to work with. Really excited to share with us the domain, and so thank you to those guys.
Yep. And
That's
anyone that caught
fantastic.
it before this week, there was just melding there. So there was a little teaser of what was coming up on there. And now the melding's been pushed back. We've got the feature page up. And actually on the 15th and the 22nd, the melding will get pushed back further on that page, and there'll be more sections about some of the new content coming in launch.
Yep.
Okay, who's our winner? Hashtag winner.
What?
Wraith?
Wraith?
Wraith. Woo!
Wraith.
Congrats!
All right. So Wraith won that one. congratulations, Wraith. That's 30 days VIP.
Yeah.
And all that other stuff I was talking about. You get a title and stuff. Cool stuff.
Lots of stuff.
The title, the war paint, the 100 red beans, the digital download, so the concept art and the original soundtrack. Awesome stuff.
Still three giveaways to go, so stick around.
3 giveaways to go. Two digitals and then 1 deluxe with like the 200 red beans, the 11 frames, the MGV, which allows for 1 passenger. It's a nice 2-seater.
Yeah.
Man, the way that thing handles and goes
It's
over
really,
things.
It's really fun, especially in the dunes.
Yeah. I find myself
it's
getting
good.
stuck a lot when I'm around rocks.
Well, you need to learn to fail less.
Lay off
I
the
do.
windy
It's
rock.
Very nice
Aw,
way
just
of saying
kidding.
I
it.
do need to
I felt mean as soon as I said
Opportunities for improvement, Frank.
opportunities for improvement.
There we go.
Sarah, take note next time. Is the proper terminology is opportunities for improvement. Actually, before we hit a break, Valorant actually just asked Pez when mentor.
Oh yeah.
So
Yes.
I thought we were gonna have to punt on this because I went to the gameplay programmers because we needed some support from them.
I thought we were punting on it too.
Yeah.
And then I saw something in game that made me go, what is that?
Yeah, so I thought we were punting on it. The gameplay programmer said, hey, look, we really want to help you, but we're just so busy. We have so many fires we got to put out. I said, you know what, it's okay. We can do something right after. And then Rob, our lead gameplay programmer, came up to me. He's like, oh, by the way, that thing you wanted, it's done. What? And then the UI guys jumped right on it. The web guys jumped right on it. We got it in.
Pretty
So
awesome.
what the mentor program is I'm gonna be making a thread later today looking for volunteers. We're looking for people that want to help, that love Firefall and want to help. We're looking for people that want to ease the new players into Firefall or into the new systems, like ease existing players coming back. Hey, what happened to all my stuff? So what we're originally starting out with, we're empowering you by giving you a little chat icon next to your name. So we have the red 5, you get a green apple, which is a nice nod to one of our fan sites, fans.com. Fans.com has a green apple for their guardians. They have the same sort of program, so that's where the green apple comes from.
I think this program is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm really pumped that it's in for launch. And I think it's going to really be nice for new players to come and welcome them, but also equally nice for our veteran players who want to be a mentor and help out. I think it'll be really cool to have this.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I think not right away. So we're just going to start out with the icon, but we also I built a war paint with the IRC chat. So we created a war paint that's now going to be the mentor war paint.
Awesome.
It's I believe it's navy blue and goldish kind of thing. It's really sweet looking. We went back and forth on it a lot. And we're also going to be giving mentors the Omni Ball to toss around in Coral Forest.
What?
Well,
it's on. I want to be a mentor.
So they'll also have the Omni Ball to toss around and have fun with all the.
Does everyone know the Omni Ball?
So most of our viewers should.
All
The
right.
devs have the Omni Ball, and it's a call down of the Omni Ball from the OmniCon,
Yep,
and we get to throw it. Or we can pass it around and throw it. It's a fun little toy. So those are pretty much the benefits of being a mentor. Is you get a cool war paint, just like a little bit of notoriety. We'll probably get you a different forum.
How do people apply to be a mentor?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a thread, and then I'm going to just ask for volunteers, and then I'm basically going to be manually going through each volunteer and having a look at their post history, their behaviors, and stuff like that, to make sure that everything's cool. And then basically right now we're just handpicking
Awesome.
the mentors.
No jerks. No,
You've heard it here.
no jerks as a mentor.
No jerks allowed.
No.
Sarah has final say.
Okay.
No jerks.
It's been stated.
Oh, there also will be a mentor title, by the way, as well, in game.
Great.
But that won't be in for launch. That'll probably come in after because I didn't get that task finished in time.
And do mentors get MGVs with turrets?
If they play PvP.
Can they spawn in as chosen?
Only us.
Sorry, guys.
Everyone in the office is panicking right now, like, oh God, what is he doing?
No, it's gonna be an awesome program. I'm excited that's in.
Yeah, I was super stoked when Rob told me that. Hey, we got it. Anthony, Anthony put the time in, and then so Anthony, Brian, Jason Smith, those guys all did a lot of. Wukash made the apple. You can't forget that.
Rob also helped out. We'll have a new community chat channel in game live at launch, which is really cool. You just type /com or /community, and I think it's a mirror of Zone Chat, but it will allow us to run our community events in there. But if you don't want to join or you're off doing other things, you can untick it. Don't have to listen to what's going on, and we're not spamming Zone Chat. So that's gonna be really cool as well.
Yeah.
That there'll be a channel for community events.
Yeah. So our gameplay programmers have really helped us out.
Yeah.
The community team out with launch, so we really appreciate them. Well, we appreciate them for everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, they're gameplay programmers. Okay, well, with that, we're going to take a quick break. Then when we come back, we're going to be answering your questions. So if you have a question for James, hop on TeamSpeak. We've picked a few.
Please.
We picked a few questions out of Reddit and Twitter as well, and we'll see you when we get back.
Peace.
We have a video.
60 years ago, the Firefall changed everything. The asteroids rained for days. We were nearly wiped out. And then we found it. The impossible geometry of crystite. Bright crystals buried in the asteroid fragments. Crystite saved us, allowed us to rebuild. The power it contained raised cities, gave us new weapons, battle frames, and even built starships. We wanted more. We found it on Alpha Prime, 7 light years away. And we built the arc light to take us there faster than any ship, bending space in the blink of an eye. It failed. Admiral Nostromo saved Rio, but lost his family when the arc light smashed into Fortaleza. But the arc light brought more than tragedy. So much more. It brought the melding. Punching in from another dimension as the arc light engines flared, it consumed everything it touched. It smothered the Earth, engulfing it. We were blinded, separated from each other, lost. And then the Chosen came. We are all that's left. The still running wreckage of the Arclight's engines keeps the melding at bay, but just. The Chosen came with weapons, ships, and strange machinery. They took over what was left of the Earth. I've seen so many possibilities. I dream of them. Of how we fought the war against the Chosen and the melding. I dream of my father and what he became. These are my nightmares. You can prevent this. Stop the nightmares. And bring an end to this war.
Welcome back. I was totally not paying attention. We had the countdown and everything, and I'm like, oh, hi. Anyways, welcome back. Before we start a question, you want to do another giveaway?
Yeah,
really quick?
Let's do
another digital.
Let's do another digital starter pack giveaway, and we'll announce the winner after the first call-in. Keyword is
red pants.
Red pants. Keyword red pants.
Nice, Nico.
Go ahead, type that in, and then we'll pull a winner after our first question.
One of the questions we had actually was they linked to the meme thread that Captain Fancy Pants started like 2 years ago now.
How is that thing still going?
Is that how do you feel about this, basically?
Oh, it's awesome. It warms my heart. Thank you, Captain Fancy Pants, and everyone who's contributed. I feel loved.
Yeah, I checked in on that thread the other day, and you could tell there were a couple new people, and they were like, what is this? So you guys
Who
like
is this guy?
making fun of everybody? And then everyone else was like, no. It's not mean. Like, we're just joking around. And, I mean, we love having inside jokes with our community and our fans and everything. So it's always
It's awesome.
It was the
awesome.
first time I saw it too. Was when it was bumped, and I'm like, "What is this? How did this
amazing.
spark overnight?" I'm like, "Oh wait, it's from a long time ago."
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it's been going on for a while.
And we're all good sports about it. Like, we can laugh at ourselves.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Totally fine. So.
I love the giant hamburger.
I want to be included in there.
Oh, give it time. It'll come up. Well, with that question out of the way, do we have a winner?
Turkla.
Turkla.
Turkla,
I originally heard
bring
that
it
as
on.
Mika.
Party time.
Grats, Turkla.
Turkla, you get the second. Remember, guys, we're going to be contacting you after the show this afternoon with your codes.
Yep, code to redeem.
And we're also going to be giving away codes on social media, so at Firefall and Facebook.com/Firefall. So be sure to check those for more codes as we move towards launch, which is July 29th.
Yay!
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner. So we had Arky from Twitter asked. Oh, we already did a silly question. Hold on, we'll get back to that one.
More silly questions, huh?
Yeah.
That's good.
Elaine from Reddit asked us, which part of the new patch are you most proud of, either by overcoming sheer technical difficulties or because they're part of the patch? Or
Honestly, without hesitation, the thing I'm most proud about is the team. I have the opportunity each and every day to wake up and go to work with some of the most amazing men and women I've ever worked with, and it's truly inspiring, you know, and it's across the board, the entire company. So, you know, regarding the patch, we have truly amazing, creative, talented, passionate developers, programmers, designers, artists, writers that are a lot of fun to work with. They love what they do. They care so very much. Outside of development, we have a tremendous team of people helping to make this happen, helping to bring this project to launch. And that's everything from our awesome community team, putting on things like the show today, Firefall Live, the blog posts, reaching out to the community, and that's a hard job, guys. I mean, everyone in chat, maybe you know this, but it's a really hard job to build an environment and foster a community that's positive and supported and feels like you're being listened to, and I have huge appreciation and admiration for our community team.
Oh, thank you.
For all that you guys have done. And not only working with the community, but then turning around and working with the development team to make sure that their voice is being heard and that we're all in this together, working together. But on to like our video production team, our marketing team, our technical operations team. People work tirelessly around the clock to make sure that we can provide you with the best gaming experience possible and to launch Firefall right around the corner. People are not afraid. Our tech ops team taking a call at 4 in the morning because we have rubber banding on a server or the server's crashed. I mean, doing whatever they can to make sure that the gaming experience is uninterrupted. We have an amazing Ranger team that's been on top of tickets to make sure that we're supporting you guys, we're supporting our players, we're supporting our community. And it continues on. So to answer that question succinctly, I'm most proud of Red 5. I'm most proud of the tribe.
Aww.
I would say, yeah. I mean, I think if I would have to answer that question, I would echo that sentiment. Just knowing like how everyone came together over the past even 6 months.
It's been incredible.
Everyone just belted it out of the park.
And it's so cool to be at the point where, I mean, I've dreamt of this day for so long, where I need to go over to, let's say, Programmer and say, hey man, you want to get back to work? Because he's there playing our game. You know, not to call you out, Kirk, but I think you clocked in 80 hours in the last week and a half playing Firefall. Get back to work, man. No, it's awesome. It's awesome. And that's been my dream forever. Like, when we reach that point where the devs making this game can't stop playing it, can't wait to go home and log in, we've arrived. I feel like we've reached our dream. We've reached our goal of making our dream game that we want to go home and play. And now we have the opportunity to share it with all of you. And on Tuesday, that is the step we're going to take. And so, I mean, it's an exciting place to be and an incredible group of people.
Yeah,
couldn't agree more.
Definitely. We'll take another one from Reddit. And I picked this one just because of his name, Bicep, Big Tricep. No, it was also a good question. And this one is, can you confirm what was said in the GameSpot video about the game world quadrupling in size and the available content increasing by 15 times?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And if anyone on chat is playing PTS and you can confirm this, please do. It's we have quadrupled the world. We've introduced multiple remnants. We've introduced a remnant, a continent for open world PvP, Broken Peninsula. We've introduced additional campaign missions. 5 of the campaign missions are instanced, replayable content that can scale. If you want to solo it, you can play through the campaign mission completely by yourself. Or, as I prefer it, you can play with your friends. You can join up as a squad of 5 and play through these campaign missions. We've introduced a 20-man raid, which Brandon mentioned earlier, as well as multiple Titan boss encounters. We've added a tremendous amount of world space, and then through that, we've populated it with, honestly, 15 times plus content. And it's awesome. I mean, the game has changed drastically from what you guys see in production today. And that was a decision we made early on this year, and many people noted that, hey, we kind of went radio silent, right? We stopped patching, we stopped doing a lot of external communication. We didn't really make a big showing at PAX East and so on. And that focus allowed us as a team to be very heads down and really on point to building out content and functionality that we thought was critical for launch. And it's go time.
Yeah, I mean, so previously, or currently in live, we have those. We have a good amount of Ares mission spaces, and what's coming also is the Ares jobs. Which, I mean, I think we have hundreds of jobs between Coral Forest, Sertau, and Devil's Tusk.
And you can think of it, you know, if you're a traditional MMO player, you've played other MMOs, you can think of it as our version of the questing system. But it's done in a Firefall fashion where we're building it on top of dynamic content. We're building it in a way that makes this content replayable. Lots and lots of voiceover. We've introduced many characters, new NPCs that become important to the story. And some of them are part of the Accord, some are part of Astric or Omnidyne. Some of them are just shady people in Dredge that you may or may not want to get to know, that introduce you to kind of the darker side of the world when the world's falling apart, people trying to capitalize on the situation. So we've introduced a lot of content and a lot of story through our Ares jobs.
Yeah, and spoilers, earmuffs, everyone. I think I ran into the Hellhounds.
Oh, did you now? Did you now? Yes.
So, I mean, so if you think about it, so we have Coral Forest. If you play now, you're familiar with how the size of that is. We have Sertau, which is pretty much the same size as Coral Forest in terms of playable space. Devil's Tusk, when completely unlocked, pretty much the same size. And Broken Peninsula is also the same size.
So right there, that's 4 times the world space, but then you also need to think about all the instance content as well. The boss layers, the raid, the campaign missions, and so on. So yeah, the world is massive now. And we also did some things, you know, a while ago, like in our announcement trailer, we showed going from New Eden up to Dredge, and it was this continuous experience, and it really was this beautiful moment where you're up on the cliff looking down into the beach, you know, down into the coastal area. And in beta, we had blocked off Sertau with melding. Well, now we've pushed back the melding, and you can see into it. It's on the world map. It feels like one big zone, and it's just awesome.
You do have to load into it, but it's a very fast load.
Yeah, I mean, it's a couple seconds and you're in.
Yeah, at best.
And you're aware that it's happening. It's not just like, oh, all of a sudden, you know, you've got some sin effect coming through, and it's moving you over.
As you get close to the barrier, you see the sin effect come in, and you walk through it, and it's like 3 seconds later, you're in Sertau.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So yeah, awesome. What do we have time for? Why don't we start taking some call-ins, actually, and then we'll get to Arky's question. She gave me an evil glare in chat. I saw it. I glanced over and I smiled. I was like, "Oh, Arky."
Here's what that question is.
So I brought in with us. We have Klubstuhl.
Klubstuhl.
From
What's
Deutschland.
up? What's happening?
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up,
That was
Klubstuhl?
fast. Not much. I'm still waiting for the patch. I'm very excited about that.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you to hear. Nice to hear that.
Yeah. So we all have been waiting for so long for this unbelievable stuff. You know, we've heard so many things, so many. No, not spoilers. Small ideas of what might come were given to us, and we thought, okay, what's coming next? And yeah, so really excited about that.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. That is awesome to hear.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, so now you got me a little bit confused by pulling me in that fast. I forgot my question.
No problem.
Oh, I got it back. So it's about the packs, the new packs. So if we buy the deluxe pack, new players will get all battle frames unlocked.
Yes.
But my question is more interesting for players that have been with Firefall for quite a lot of time and have all those frames already unlocked. Will those players get anything in exchange for that?
Currently, we don't have a way to do that with the way these packs are set up. So we actually don't have a way to do that, unfortunately. But the good news is, since we've been people have been asking more specifically about the MGV itself, because that seems to be like the big thing that everyone really kind of wants right now. That's something we're taking into consideration. Brandon, you can confirm or deny on that.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely listening to the veterans. It sounds like, you know, a lot of you have the items that are in the digital deluxe edition, but really want that MGV, but find it a little bit harder to shell out that. We totally are listening to that, and that's why we are considering how we can take care of our veterans in the future. Whether it's I'm not sure what the plan is exactly, but
absolutely. We always want to be fair and make sure you guys have shown so much support to us, our veteran players. We want to make sure that we're returning that support, that love, that but we just need to figure out how that's going to look and how that's going to work, and that's probably going to be maybe down the road a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? If we do anything. So
I know the biggest question is, can we get the MGV separate? And I think that's something we want to look into for the future and consider.
Well, that sounds interesting as well, because I'd like to have that as well. My first thought when I saw, okay, it's a vehicle for 2 people, I thought, hey, that's great. If I'm going to show someone someone who's new to Firefall the world, and I don't want him to walk all the way, and I'm just too lazy to wait for him, just pick an MGV and put him in. Yep, come here, let's go.
I think it'd be cool.
That's just, yeah. Absolutely.
And I am seeing in chat several people suggest the Tiki MGV. Now, how does this work?
Oh, that would be so sweet, guys.
How does this work? If I promise the Tiki MGV here on the air, does that mean we have to do it?
I think that's how that works. That's probably how that works.
Just name the prize.
All right, modeling
I'll
team,
stop at
get
that.
to
I think
work.
it's a very interesting idea.
Tiki MGV. That is a fantastic idea.
That would be really cool.
Cool.
I hope Adam's watching.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That helps me a lot, and I'm really looking forward to kick your guys' ass.
We are looking forward to you as well.
Bring it on, man. You got it.
Actually, I think I won't be one of the guys that probably will kick your ass. I will rather be. I will bring my armored defibrillator to pick up the guy that went down from you.
Awesome.
All right,
Thanks
guys.
for the call,
See you
man.
later.
Thanks for calling in.
Should we do another starter pack giveaway while we pull in the next person?
Yeah, why don't we do another starter pack giveaway and then we'll ask Arky's question.
Okay. Keyword for the next starter pack. Go
Doomsday.
ahead. Okay, Doomsday. Doomsday. Put it into chat for your chance at winning a digital starter pack. And I think this is our last digital starter. How many did we give away so far?
I think we've given away 3.
3. Okay, so this is our last digital starter, and then we'll do a digital deluxe edition before we head off air. Doomsday will get you entered into it.
Community of Chaos suggested having a hula girl on the dash of the Tiki MGV, and I think that's an amazing idea.
We are going places with this idea right now. Little wiki whacker in the cup holder.
No! Non-alcoholic wiki whacker.
Non-alcoholic wiki whacker.
Virgin wiki whacker.
Frank. Jeez.
Living on the edge.
Arky's question?
Arky's question was, for James, Arky from Twitter asked, how many jazz hands are in the next pack?
Hold on, let's count them.
Yes.
Yes.
All of them.
All of them.
All the jazz hands.
Actually, I noticed Jason Smith hooked me up with a title of Jazz Hands. So.
Nice. Nice.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness. This is so fun. Did we have a winner yet?
All right, let's see. Our winner,
Altair.
Alan Tier. Grats.
It went so fast.
It did go so fast. Everyone's talking. Grats.
Alatnir.
Alatnir.
Nah,
Yay,
I was closer.
Alatnir. Sorry we
I was
destroyed
closer.
your name. Well, I did.
Alex,
Sorry.
Brad's yelling at us. Brad, stop yelling at us.
All the caps. You might get banned from Moobot because of the caps. All right, we still got the digital deluxe edition to give away coming up in just a bit. So worth, I think the value is what, $250? $250 is the value worth of that.
Yeah, I mean,
digital deluxe.
yeah, adding everything together.
Yeah.
Nice. So I'm pulling in Rarity, aka Bladehenge.
Bladehenge.
Can you hear us?
Jinx.
Can you hear us?
No.
Well, I'm gonna pull in one of his brethren then. Bladehenge, by the way, we've met several times at PAX East. He's come to the booth. He comes to PAX East almost every time he's come to the booth. He's come to the community meetups. Awesome community member and supporter. Thank you very much, Bladehenge.
Oh, he said he could hear us.
Oh, well, I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear him.
All right, I'm gonna pull you back in. Hold on. Hold. Okay,
Please hold.
I think I got you back.
Hold
Just a
now.
moment.
Go.
Bladehenge.
Go. Oh.
No.
I can't hear him.
I can't hear him either.
All right. Let's try with someone else. Let's try Rainy or Twilight Sparkle. More hurt.
Okay.
Yo.
Yep,
I
got
know
you.
I know what was wrong with his microphone, and I was trying to help him with it. And I feel so
Aw.
sad now.
Oh.
So I'm gonna try to answer his question now. Actually, he might have already had his question answered.
Okay. Well,
Anyway.
Who are we
I have
talking
questions
to?
of my own.
this is Rainy, aka Twilight Sparkle in game.
Okay, hey there.
Yes, the great and powerful Twilight Sparkle, as I like to call myself.
Awesome.
Everybody loves me. Anyway, so I have 3 questions, 2 really short, 1 very serious.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
1,
Very
how many
serious.
pairs of pants should we bring to the launch? Like every player.
There
just-
aren't
just
enough.
To be safe.
There just aren't
Okay.
enough.
Don't bring pants. How about that?
Yeah, don't bring pants. That way you don't need to clean that. You don't have to do that many laundry after you're done playing, or that many laundry.
Well, fine. Okay. Second question. When are you going to give me a digital deluxe?
Oh.
I
Just
think that's
asking
coming right
for
up
it.
if you've got the right word.
Snap.
I'm joking. Okay. But in all honesty, now that it's launch and all this wonderful stuff has come to us, when can we, I know this isn't going to be right away, just because of the nature of this gigantic patch, but what kind of development cycle will we see afterward?
Ooh.
Oh,
Such as,
Yep.
how many weeks until maybe a new campaign mission comes out, or a month until a new zone comes out?
yeah, I mean that's a
Such as that.
it's a fair question. It's a great question. Honestly, we're very focused on making sure that we're ready for launch and that launch is solid and that foundation is there to extend and add to. We're having lots of internal discussions on the content release plan post-launch, and we haven't finalized that release schedule yet, so I don't really want to commit to anything just yet. But I'll throw out kind of what we're thinking about, and the idea is that now that the core game is out there, and we don't need to be doing open heart surgery, if I may use that term. We don't need to be doing like core architectural changes, fundamental UI changes, and so on. We're able to actually break up our patches or content updates in kind of a leapfrog fashion. So this update might be a pure content update. The next update might release some new functionality, some new features, and so on. And so without making any kind of hard commitments right now, we are talking about really trying to be aggressive and making sure we're releasing frequently and keeping you guys engaged and making sure you have new, fresh experiences to enjoy on a regular basis. And we'll probably talk more about that in maybe mid-August. We'll talk more specifically about our plan.
All right, that's fair to say, because we know what happens when things get said on Firefall Live.
Yeah.
We get held to them big time.
Yeah,
Even when we say we think, we hope,
And,
you know.
in
there's a
all
promise.
honesty, we do need to really regroup and look at the launch build, how things are with that, and what areas we need to actually prioritize focusing on next. I will say this though, the team has done an amazing amount of work in the last 4 months. Like so much of the content in the game came online in just the last 4 months. We have the team, we've refined our process, We've built some really robust tools. Our ability to produce compelling, engaging, fun content has greatly increased from before. And so we definitely are on track to continue making sure that we're updating the game on a fairly regular basis for you.
That is very awesome to hear.
Cool, thanks for the question.
Anyway, thanks for having me. I can't wait to play it on next Tuesday
Awesome.
Bring
and
it
all that
on.
stuff.
Thank you, man.
As
Thank
long
you,
as it
Frankie.
doesn't break. And I can't wait to kick you guys' asses later.
Bring it on.
Sweet, man.
See you, Riley.
I saw that the Community of Chaos is calling for a launch hawk for Faded Pez. I don't know if we're going to go that route again. Who's going to cut my hair now?
I see a question. Will chosen characters have our names, or are they called chosen?
Yeah, you actually, when we're chatting and things like that, they'll actually have our name. They'll have the chosen names, like Doomsday Stormbringer, Doomsday Earthbreaker. So
awesome.
Oh, we made a Stormbringer? How does 2 more questions sound, and then we'll get into Do You Even Art Bro and Caption This.
Sounds good. Bring it on.
Awesome. So I'll take one from Reddit first, and then we'll take one last call in. It's so much from Reddit.
a lot of good questions.
So JVVSE on Reddit asked, the daily red bean reward is going away, I hear. Are there plans to have other ways for players to earn red beans in-game?
Yeah, and I think we touched on that earlier. The idea is that we've introduced a player-to-player exchange between red beans and credits. And so all players will have access to red beans.
Yeah.
Way more than the one they were getting each day.
The potential's up there, so. Yeah, I think that's one that's going to cover it. So yeah, please check the credits blog. I think that's something that as a community we all really need to soak it in and understand and ask questions. Please ask questions on the stuff. Cloud Chaser, Bran Flakes, myself, JB Will, Scott Dude, Mika, we're all willing to answer questions. So if you're confused about anything, we'll get that out, and that's going to be a super important system for people that. Because we are taking that away, but that'll be a super important system for you that if you want to earn red beans. Yep. Then we'll take one last call in. Oh, we have to end with this.
Oh boy.
Hello, Kermit. Kermit.
Kermit.
Kermit. I heard something.
I heard a click.
Yeah,
I heard
I think it went to mute.
There we go. Wait. There you
really,
go.
He's really low.
Really low.
Hey ho.
Oh.
Hey, what's up? What's happening?
Hi ho, James. Hi ho, Sarah. Hi ho, Brandon.
Hi, Kermit.
So, since we're doing this big push event at launch to bring in the Devil's Tusk, is there any plans for this to be maybe a yearly event? So not only do we have to like take it, but every year we have to defend it.
So the melding is a major character in our game, and it's a major force that's engulfed nearly the entire planet. So it's a big part of the backstory and also the mechanical way that we want to introduce new zones and new content. That's not to say that every zone will be introduced as a melding pushback event, but it's something that we've talked a lot about, making it part of the experience. Now the question of the back and forth, the Chosen are very aggressive in Devil's Tusk, and they will attack and take over points of interest. Some of the outposts they'll actually attack. And so players will be able to unite and push back the Chosen and have that ebb and flow of the fight. In Devil's Tusk, the melding does not collapse back down to the melding pocket. We think it's important that that's been established as a zone, a continent. And actually a big part of that in my mind is that I think it's pretty cool for veteran players who were here from the beginning to have those stories to tell about the day, back in the day when Devil's Tusk was just a melding pocket and we helped fight to push back the melding. And as part of that, we have a leaderboard on each of the melding repulsors that lists the names of all of the heroes that have come before to fight and push back the melding. And that will be a permanent kind of monument in Firefall. And so that's important to us, is to keep that and maintain that part of the experience.
You will also have that raid, though, where you get to participate as often as you want, pushing back the melding.
Yep.
will there be other events like this in the future?
Yes.
Confirmed.
Yeah, yes, and the Chosen are a major enemy in the game. You know, with launch, we actually decided to shift more of the intensity of the Chosen out of Coral Forest because that is the new player area, and we want to make sure that new players aren't being ganked by Chosen. That's kind of not always a good thing. But as you get closer to the, you know, in Sertao and then definitely in Devil's Tusk, you're taking the fight to the Chosen, and it's a much more aggressive and difficult zone. Future content, and not that we're talking too much about post-launch content, but the Chosen will definitely be intense, and you'll have lots of opportunities to have these war front moments with the Chosen.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think awesome. To expand on it, I think going through Sertao, like the story is more like we're barely holding on to the Chosen, and then you get into Devil's Tusk, and it's just kind of like we're going blow for blow with the Chosen there.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks, Kermit.
Thanks, Kermit.
Thanks. Sorry, I was having difficulty hearing you there, Kermit.
Yeah, the TV, it sounded like he was watching Ghost Adventures. I love that show. That's how I know.
I heard the Weather Channel.
Oh, so
I
not
heard
Ghost
some.
Adventures.
Sounded like nice weather though.
Well, since we're a little over time, but we do want to finish the show and finish out our segments in classic fashion. So let's start out with the entirety of July's favorite segment, which is Do You Even Art, Bro?
Do you even art, bro?
Came up as it was a joke. We were rehearsing. We were like, we need a name for the fan art segment. Someone blurted that out, and it stuck. So anyway, this week what we have is Brandon posted a fan art challenge.
Yeah, fan art challenge.
And I think you're doing this monthly now, right?
Fan art challenge, I think, is monthly. Yes.
Yeah. So far it's been monthly.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's nice that we could stick to that. So we pulled all the entries for this week from there. And the theme this week was, or this month was the enemy, or last month was the enemy. So the first one we got was from Extra Soda, and this is the Kestrel. Or
yeah.
That was the last post, but very nice, very very nicely done, Extra Soda.
Love it.
Next up, we have the enemy by Fitbit, which shows the Leviathan.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Such talented artists in our community.
I know. Next up, we have the Arana by Funi. Funi, I appreciate your art.
Yeah.
I love your art every week.
Hi, Funi.
Look at that eye glow. Yeah.
And we also have, for our fourth entry, a video from Noxin, which is Goliath.
Bring it on.
It's an oldie from Noxin, but he wanted to enter it, so we're using it. So here's Noxin's video for Goliath. We're good. I'm not sure if our mics are live. So that was Noxin's. If you know Campaign Mission 2.
Thanks, Noxin.
That's
awesome.
That's one of Dross's dogs, Goliath. And I want to show one more. We're not allowed to vote on this one, by the way. This is from Chaos Eater. He wanted to participate in the fan art challenge, but he's working on, I believe he's working on a masterpiece for the grand finals for the year. So he's still working on what's to come.
All right.
So he did want to give us an entry for what he called a Peztertainment, which I love. So here's his entry of Jawbones.
So good.
So
Pretty cool.
It's like
Awesome.
a Terminator chosen.
Awesome.
yeah, I love it. It's great. We're not allowed to vote for that one.
Okay, no voting on that.
No voting on that one. So, lovely Sarah, as always, you get the honors go first.
One vote for everyone, including this one.
Okay.
I do what I want.
Deal.
I'm gonna have to go with Fitbit's piece.
The
Fitmips?
Leviathan?
The Leviathan.
Fitbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 votes for everyone.
Okay. The king has spoken.
No, but Leviathan is for me, that I'd love to frame that and put that up in the office. It's beautiful.
Ooh,
really nice. Really
challenge.
nice.
Brandon?
I'm gonna have to go with Extra Soda's Kestrel.
Awesome.
Yeah, I really like that one.
I might have to go with Kestrel as well.
Ooh.
Oh, so where does that put us?
Yeah, what's this in a tie?
Can we put this to the community?
Yeah.
We could
What
put
do
it
you
to the
think?
community. Extra soda or Fitmip, guys. Let's see. Everyone's voting for Foodie.
And
well, that only makes Foodie tie again.
we're also going to use the name of the winner as the next giveaway for the digital deluxe edition. So we'll announce the winner, and then we'll have you put that in chat as the name, and then we'll do caption this, and then we'll announce the winner.
Someone else adding up all these votes.
It's I just see Foodie all over the place. I see Leviathan.
I think
I
I'm
see Soda,
seeing a lot of Leviathan.
I see Leviathan and Soda. I'm seeing a lot of Kestrels too.
I'm seeing more Leviathans.
More Leviathans are coming in.
Yeah.
All right, we might have to give that one to. The Extra Sodas are coming in. Mika.
That's close.
Mika, who won? Leviathan.
Leviathan. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Fitbit, congratulations.
Awesome.
You get to go on to July's vote of for the Do You Even Art Bro for 80 Red Beans. Every month we have a winner, and the community gets to vote on the winner of that 80 Red Beans, that 80 Red Beans code. So
So put that into chat.
Fitmip, F-I-P-M-I-P.
F-I-P-M-I-P. Fitmip. That will be our keyword for our digital deluxe edition. We'll pull it right before we end the show.
Yep. So Fitmip, do we want to go through caption this before we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Prepare your ears.
Oh, what?
So
Forgot about this picture. It's from last.
Caption this.
What are they doing? What's going on there?
Macchiato came by here and he made wiki whackers for us at Tiki Time.
And I think everyone in this company can attest that is usually what I look like. I have my phone glued to my hand on the forums or in email or on Twitter with you guys. I have to have an extra battery pack on my phone just to survive the day.
Jesus. So the first entry, this one's for me, honestly. Get him out of there. That's my tiki bar, Agent Smith 5150. Agent Smith was also at the studio a while ago and got to spend some time with the dev team along with 17 other players. So Smitty's like, hey, get him out of there. Next up, our second entry is Son of a... Who took this picture? By Macchiato. Yeah, I actually did mean to clear whether we were going to post this picture or not with you beforehand, Macchiato.
Oops.
But it kind of got out there. Anyways, I'm glad you're okay with it though.
Did he say he's okay with it?
I think so. I mean, he didn't seem to.
Cool. All right. Good.
Please don't sue.
For our third one, we have Macchiato. I think it's a bit early to drink. And Macchiato said it's always time to drink somewhere. And Macchiato actually he commented on that post. He's like, yeah, that's actually something I would say. So
He makes a pretty good wiki whacker, I have to say.
They were tasty.
That was very good.
They were really tasty. Next entry. I gotta turn it. Another rough day of coding. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Another one. The next one we have is We will see less bugs when we drink this magic potion.
Perfect.
Or maybe if James would have said that, it would have been tropical tasty treat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tropical tasty treat.
Oh, we're gonna need some of those. Next up, we have. Oh, geez. Okay, now pay very close attention, Brandon. I want to show you my new WikiWhacker recipe before Pez tries to put this or use this in this week's Captain List. Totally.
I was writing it down.
He was writing it down. Or next up, we have. Oh, yeah, here you go. Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party.
Voice of an angel.
I'm pretty impressed. You're coming to my wedding and you're singing.
Oh,
Frank.
no, God, no. That's awful. I picked that one because Scott used to sing that a lot when he's filling up his beer. Next up, this is more what Brandon was doing on his phone. Let me just tell my wife I need to do some extra work tonight. just partying it out with the community. And then I think we have a couple more, or maybe one.
Oh, that's it.
That's the last one.
Well, wintertime.
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 Frisky
Frisky
Flash.
Flash. You get the big one.
Oh yeah, the
Frisky
big pack.
Flash, digital deluxe edition worth $250. Congrats. It's all
So
yours.
that's the war paint, the MGV, the 11 advanced battle frames, 200 red beans, 2 titles, the DLC, which is the digital art book, and our original soundtrack. Enjoy.
Nice. Congrats.
Enjoy. And the little claw.
And little
He
claw.
rolls.
forget
He
that
rolls
little
around
fella.
when you run away. he rolls after you. I love the Rage Claw.
Cool.
So, and don't forget, guys, we're going to be giving more of these away throughout social media on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook.com/Firefall, @Firefall on Twitter. You're gonna want to watch our streams. We're gonna be giving away on our streams. Some of our community members are gonna be getting some awesome giveaways as well while they stream. So we're gonna be giving away a lot of this stuff as well. So yeah. With that said, James, thank you so much for your time today. I know you're.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And I just want to say thanks to our community. You guys rock, and it's really incredible the feeling that it gives us. You know, the team making Firefall, the company building this project, to have your support and to have you guys here joining us every week, and just it's so cool to log into the game and to know people, to have all of these different people on my friends list that I've met over the years, and the entire team feels that way. And we just thanks for sticking with us. It's been a long journey. We all recognize that, but I think that I hope that you're all very happy with the launch. I can't wait for you to jump in and play the game and to hear how you guys are enjoying it. So thank you.
And July 29th is only the beginning.
Yep, it was a long journey.
We're
That was
getting
just a
started.
warm up. Alrighty. So thank you so much. We'll be here next week. We're gonna have Rudy Kazuti on as a guest.
Oh yeah.
Now the entire world knows, I think, except him. I don't think he knows that yet.
Surprise,
Rudy, if you're still watching,
Bye guys.
you're on.
Have a great
you.
weekend.
AFGcast next week, or right after, not next week, is right after us, so twitch.tv/AFGcast. And thank you very much. We'll see you next week.
Rock and roll. Peace
Adios.
out. Break it down. Bust a move.
Bye.
Keep it real.